Scuba diving is a lot of fun. You know what's even more fun? Scuba diving with your music. Is that even possible? The answer is yes, it is. So this is the H2O Audio underwater dive audio system. This is the DV-i700. And what this is, it's an underwater music system. It's really, really cool. This is a brand new one. I had one that I used back when I used to go scuba diving. It's been a while, but it was really, really fantastic. And I was afraid it was going to break because, you know, underwater, rough situation. A lot of times these housings can flood and things like that. But it never did. It was very solid. It was very well built and it never broke. So now I have this brand new one and I ended up selling it very quickly on eBay because my dive days are over at my age. But the audio system was fantastic. So it's a wired audio system that will go down to 300 feet, right? Which is deeper than most people will dive, right? So you can see here, it's got these little clips and this clips onto your mask. And so you put this on both sides of your mask, so they kind of hang over your ears while you're underwater. And then the housing here, which is wired to the speakers, the housing here holds an MP3 player. So this MP3 player and it was built around these iRiver MP3 players, which were really cool back in the day. And so this fits down inside here. And so the housing gives you full control over the MP3 player. I think it actually goes in like this, but it gives you full control over the MP3 player. And it has it holds a 9-volt battery, and the 9-volt battery then amplifies the signal because the underwater, the sound gets muffled and everything. And so with that amplifier, then it's loud enough that you can hear the speakers. It was so cool. Diving in Cozumel and diving in the Cayman Islands and, you know, just kind of bebopping along, or, you know, if you have a long decompression stop or something like that, you'd be listening to your favorite songs. I'm telling you, it was fantastic. I don't think anybody ever made, this was not tremendously successful. And I understand that. Some people think, you know, like the really cool thing about diving is the serenity and it's quiet and things like that. But for me, I loved it. I loved having the music along with me. And so it was kind of like, I mean, to me, it's like, you ever seen a video of something that's really beautiful with no music behind it, no soundtrack? I mean, how boring would that be? I mean, every time you see like beautiful scenery and things like that, there's always a soundtrack behind it. Am I right? So to me, it just seemed natural. But whatever, for whatever reason, it wasn't a big hit. So I don't think anybody else ever made an underwater audio system for scuba divers. This is the only one I think they ever made. And so that makes it obviously kind of rare. I think that's why it sold so quickly on eBay. But let me tell you, this thing was really cool back in the day. If that sounds fun to you, keep your eye out. So there's actually an earlier system that they made called the SV-i700, which used the same iRiver MP3 player. This was the last or the latest version called the DV-i700. It had some additional features. I'm honestly not exactly sure what the difference is, but this was the better system. And so if you ever get a chance to find one of these, right? There was one on eBay, but it's gone now. So, but if you ever get a chance to find one of these and you love the scuba dive, let me tell you, this thing really cool.